going on, everybody? It's the son of Andrew here. Welcome back to another video. Today is something new. We're in Assetto Corsa. We have the wheels set up here. It's gonna be crazy fun, man. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So what we're gonna be doing today is doing a drift build here on Assetto Corsa with a car that isn't as usually drifted as the BMW E30. We're gonna go with the BMW M3 today. So we are going to use the drift version of this car. So real quickly, if you're trying to follow along to do this build yourself, just go to where you select a car, go to BMW, go to the M3 right here, click over here, there's going to be wrenches there, and then this drop down here you're going to want to click on and go to the drift version of the car, and then you can pick whatever color scheme you want. I want this ballin' ass black, red, and gray Coney freaking decal, man. It's nasty, but we're ready to go. We're gonna take it onto the drift track first. That's gonna be the first place we drive it, and this is going to allow us to tune it up a bit, and then we're gonna go and take it over to the drift playground and see how it drives on a real freaking track, man. So real quick, the only thing we're gonna change right now is the force feedback. Other than that, everything we're gonna leave stock just to see how it feels. So let's see how it slides, man, because I'm not too sure about it. I've driven it a little bit. It feels pretty good right now, but I think I don't know, man. It feels all right. I haven't really drifted with this car all that much, and that's why I'm really excited about this video, because hey, man, it feels pretty good. It's sliding nicely. But again, I haven't really drifted with this car all too much. I haven't really drifted all too much in general. So if you're gonna hate on me for my drifting skills, feel free, because I've only been drifting for about a week now with the wheel setup and only like 3 days with a shifter here. So it's been a pretty big learning curve for me, but I have been enjoying it immensely. Assetto Corsa is a beautiful game, and this car actually feels pretty damn nice. I mean, there is some adjustments I do want to make though, but nothing too crazy here. So let's go back to the pits, and we're gonna make a few adjustments here. First of all, tire pressure, we're gonna bump it up 37 on the fronts, and then I'm gonna go all the way to 40 on the rears. And then alignment, we're gonna drop the camber all the way down everywhere, and just see how that feels, because I think that'll help us get a little bit more sideways, a little bit easier. But we're about to find out. See how it feels. It felt pretty good stock, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie. Let's get it into second here. Oh, that right there, that's that's buttery, man. That's buttery. That feels a lot better than where we were at with the stock. It's not like a huge difference, but it's a difference enough to make it feel, it just feels way better. So I think we found the tune that we want to go with, and I remember it. I don't know, can we save tunes? That's the only thing I don't know. If we can, let's go over here. Oh, we can save it. Okay, we're gonna save it as M3. Save that. Now, real quick, for you guys, if you want to do this build yourself, here's what we have. So force feedback's around 50%. I have it always around 50% on the Assetto Corsa for whatever car I'm using. It just feels way better with the wheel. Tires, we're going with the semi-slicks. I'm actually gonna change this over to the streets. I forgot to do that, but that's gonna definitely give us a little bit more, a little bit less friction actually, and help us get a little bit more sideways. So tires, here is the PSI, 37 on the front, 40 in the rear, and then alignment, we dropped the camber all the way down everywhere. So that looks good. Let's take it over to the drift playground and see what we can do there. We may have to adjust it a bit over there because the surface is gonna be a tad different, but we should be okay. So if you want the drift playground, if you want this track, check down below in the description. I will have it linked there, the download link there. So check that out down below. It's a super fun track. I've been having a blast with it. I've been having an absolute blast with it. It's perfect to take a new build out and test it out there. So let's check out, did it save? Did it save? Load, no. Man, I don't, generic. I don't see M3 anywhere, man. I don't see M3. So that sucks. We're gonna have to go through all this again, but I thought you could just load it. 50% there, tires again, bang. 37s in the front, 40 in the rear. Want the rear to kick out more than the front, obviously. Alignment, drop the camber all the way down. And that should do it. That should be pretty solid. So let's take it out into Drift Playground and have a whirl with it, man. The only thing I'm worried about is hairpins with this car, because it just, that actually wasn't too shabby, man. It wasn't too shabby, but the only thing I'm worried about is hairpins with this car. I think it just lacks the power that we need to just automatically initiate a hairpin like that. It actually wasn't too bad, but I had to swing it so wide and cut it so hard. I just don't know if this car has the power to just initiate a hairpin at will. Right now, this actually doesn't feel that good, man. I might have to do another tune. I might have to tune this up. We'll see if we can get it going in the second lap, but this first lap is not going well. It's just not going well for us. So I may be wrong about the hairpins. This thing's actually, nah, see right there, that's what I was worried about right there. That is what I was worried about. There's no oversteer. It's just, it's too sticky. It wants to hold its line too much, and it has troubles really swinging around the hairpins. So that one felt good though. We're gonna go into first and then just try to rev it into second. So upshift. I'm gonna try to upshift on these hairpins. Let's see if we can get a better lap than that, man. That was terrible. That was terrible. The tune feels okay. It's not amazing by any means, but it definitely feels all right. It's not anything to write home about, but yeah, that upshift right there, that's gonna get us around the hairpins pretty nicely. Again, man, I haven't been drifting for very long, only a couple days now with the full setup, so it's been a crazy journey to kind of learn what you have to do, man. And you can tell it's still not all there, but this is a new car for me, so that's also not helping out too much. But yeah, that upshift right there, that really swings this bad boy wide. So we'll see if we can do it again here on this turn. And yeah, that's beautiful, man. That's beautiful. So in between these turns, I'm going to first, back down to second, and this thing just kicks for me. It's not the prettiest thing ever because, you know, again, I haven't been drifting for very long. Let's see if we can combo this corner. Hold it, baby. Oh, almost, man. I really love Drift Playground though. Great track. Super fun to play. Just, you can get laps and laps and laps in on it. And it really teaches you how to combo turns together. Because that's something I had a ton of trouble with when I first got into Assetto Corsa. It's just, I couldn't combo stuff. I could get like a single corner on its own, but I couldn't combo like 3 together. and I'm still working on that, man. Again, it's a tough learning curve. A lot of people have trouble drifting, and there's a reason for it. There's a reason for it, but the only problem I'm finding with this car right now is it just lacks, the gear ratio it's not where it needs to be. It just lacks the power, really, to just, the acceleration, I'm gonna say. It lacks the acceleration needed to just keep the wheels spinning at all times. But if I could adjust that, I would, man, I would. But we can't. The gears are stock and you can't change them. So we're gonna finish this video off right though. Try to get one solid lap in. If we can do that, then I think we had a successful day here with the M3. It feels pretty good compared to the E30. It's not gonna be at the same level as the E30. I think the E30 is basically the go-to car that comes stock with Assetto Corsa for drifting, but the M3 feels pretty good as well, and it looks 20 times better in my opinion as a car. So if you're looking to switch it up from the E30 and trying to do something stock that comes with Assetto Corsa without getting a mod, I would say go with the M3 and try this build out that I did in this video, and hopefully that helps you out. All right guys, we're gonna try to get a few clean laps here to end the video off right. So I'm gonna do all of my drifting videos, man. I just can't end on a bad note, man. So let's try to put together some combos. That turn has been the death of me today. See if this thing, it's sliding nicely now, man. It feels, oh, hold it. It feels pretty good, but it's still not perfect. But I don't think you're ever gonna get a perfect build. I mean, even in real life, you're never gonna get the perfect build. But this thing is sliding pretty buttery right now, I mean. Except I messed up that corner pretty severely. These hairpins here, I've kind of shied away from that upshift strategy just to make it easier on me. But let's see if we can get one more lap in here, and then we'll call it quits for the day with this M3. There's the turn I've been looking for. Hold it, beautiful. See if we can get this hairpin. This has been the toughest one all day. A little bit of a wall tap. Oh, major wall tap. We can't even call that out. That's just a freaking, that wasn't even a wall tap, man. That was me messing up. Oh, this section though, you gotta love it. Oh, don't spin out, Josh. Don't spin out. Gosh. Unbelievable. Good lap gone bad right there. See if we can hold these hairpins, and we're spinning them. We're spinning them. Spinning them, baby. This thing is nice though. All right, we gotta get one more lap, man. I'm just having too much freaking fun with this car. Whoa. Let's slow it up. Let's slow it up. Calm everything down. Calm everything down. God. All right, man. Had two pretty decent laps there, but still not happy with it. We gotta get a good lap, man. We gotta get a good lap. Just string together some turns, you know what I'm saying? Here we go. Oh, up on the grass. We'll take it though. That's some off-roading right there. And this lap is holding together nicely. Again, man, this build probably is what you're gonna wanna do with this car if you wanna drift it in Assetto Corsa. It's really the only build. I have driven this off and on outside of this video, and this is really the only build that I have found that works really well. with this car. Hold it, hold it. If I would have gunned it there, we would have been spinning out, man. But yeah, dude, this build feels pretty good. That was a pretty solid lap. Again, I've only been drifting for about a week now and about a couple days only with the wheel, but there's the build that I think is gonna give you guys the best results. Let me know what you think in the description or in the comments down below, and subscribe for more of these because more of them are gonna be coming out you with modded cars now. So this was fun though. BMW M3 felt pretty good, got a pretty good build with it, and I think if you're looking to drift this car in Assetto Corsa, go with this build. It's gonna be nice, man. It's gonna be nice. It's a lot of throttle control. You can stay in second and just smash that second gear, redlining.